What is up, you guys? Here, and I want to give my reaction to UFC 294. Islam Makhachev taking on Alexander Volkanovski 2. Also, going to be talking about briefly Hamza Chimaev and Kamal Usman. Up first, main event. Islam Makhachev was supposed to face Charles Oliveira, but due to a cut on the eyebrow, Charles Oliveira wasn't able to fight. And in steps in on short notice Alexander Volkanovski. And it being a short notice fight, I didn't have crazy expectations from Alexander Volkanovski. I know it's super hard, especially with the weight cut and all that stuff on short notice. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he was the first time around. But, fight starts and it went exactly how I thought. Volkanovski did a good job of defending that first takedown that Islam did. He threw a couple of strikes, and it wasn't like, but Islam, just, you can tell that he had a training camp. He looked on point, looked to par with everything. It looks like he was in peak condition. Alexander Volkanovski, I believe he was coming off an surgery as well. I don't know how long ago that was. But I just thought that it just wasn't Volkanovski fighting tonight. I thought, I think with a full training camp, I think it would have been just as fun as the first fight was. But in such short notice, I think he said he weighed in not weighed in, but he was at 180 something when he had the call. So cutting all that weight to get to 155. No challenge, he made it. But I feel like in short notice, I feel like cutting too much weight in a short amount of time, not only your body acclimate to you cutting the weight, pay dividends. Sometimes it can lead to knockouts early or getting tired really, really fast. But I think Islam did a fantastic job. He shut the critics that had him losing the first time around against Alexander Volkanovski. I finished watching the fight and I thought Islam won the first time around, even though Volkanovski did a fantastic job, especially towards the end. Beautiful head kick by Islam Makhachev. Dropped Volkanovski. You can tell Volkanovski was hurt really bad. Took a couple of shots after that, and the referee pulls a stop to that fight. And I thought it was rightfully so, but I didn't think Volkanovski was going to come back from that. His body kind of froze after getting hit. But the head kick, and the crazy thing is, it just went over the guard. He just threw the head kick and it went over the guard because Volkanovski had that hand up, protected, but it just hit him right on top of the temple and it rocked him pretty bad. And I feel like the weight cut probably didn't help him much either. It's really hard to take shots when you cut weight like that really fast. But nonetheless, congratulations to Islam Makhachev on the great victory he had over Alexander Volkanovski. I cannot wait to see who they're going to have next, and I know it's probably going to be either Charles Oliveira or Justin Gaethje, who beat Dustin Poirier by knockout with head kick the last time he fought. So it's either Charles or Justin Gaethje. I wouldn't mind to see both. Wouldn't mind to see Justin Gaethje. I think Justin Gaethje, he just fights a little crazy, and Islam isn't Habib Nurmagomedov, so the wrestling would probably be a little different. But nonetheless, I wouldn't mind to see any of those two guys fight. Islam Makhachev. Let me know down in the comment section. Who do you want to see Islam Makhachev fight next? Oliveira or Gaethje? Now, in the co-main event, I want to talk about Hamza Chimaev and Kamal Usman. Another fight, short notice fight. Paulo Costa messed up his elbow. He had to do surgery, and he wasn't able to fight. So in steps in Kamal Usman. Even though doing the open workouts, it was a little scary. He was like, oh, my knee popped or whatever. Seemed fine. But that's another fight I would have loved to see with a full training camp for both guys, especially Kamal Usman, because he barely had any camp. And didn't even have to, I don't think he cut as much weight, because I think it was at 185 anyways. Hamza Chimaev doing what he does best, having that octagon control, the wrestling, especially in the first round, just dominated Kamal Usman in the wrestling. But again, not a full training camp. I'm not going to take that away from Hamza Chimaev. Even the striking looked good. Kamal Usman, towards the later of the fight, started to stuff the takedowns and not letting Chimaev control him for the majority of the rounds. Definitely look good in the striking. I believe they said Kamaru Usman outstruck Hamza Chimaev. But I think with the octagon control and the dominance that Chimaev was giving when he was on top, I think was enough for the victory. I don't know how the hell it was a majority decision, because I didn't think the fight was a majority decision. Um, I feel like Usman did a really good job on stepping in on short notice. Not a lot of guys would have done that, especially against somebody like Hamza Chimaev. Great wrestling, great striker if you let him be. But I thought it was a fantastic fight. Both fights were great. I can't wait to see Hamza Chimaev fight. I think they said it was a title eliminator, but let's see what happens there. Um, Sean Strickland is a beast of his own, so I want to see how that. I really wouldn't mind watching them fight either. I wouldn't mind watching that because I think both guys will bring two different styles into the octagon. I think it'll be amazing. And both guys can talk a lot of shit. So, there you go, guys. That's my thoughts and recap of the co-main event and main event. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought of both fights. Who do you guys have winning? Did you expect Islam Makhachev to knock out Alexander Volkanovski in their fight? Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to please like and subscribe, guys. I really would appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.